some ways to come out during Pride Month? Well,
it's the exact same face I make when I'm about to take a fat shit. Welcome everybody to the video. We're about to be reacting to some cringy ass FUZZ99 TikToks. Wish me good luck. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like and subscribe button. And yeah, help out a new YouTuber, you know? Well, let's get right into it. But who did ask?
One way you can come out is on the very last day of Pride. Be like, you know, it's kind of rude nobody said Happy Pride to me this year. That's all I'm saying.
What?
Oh, what are you talking about? Well, you know, it's a nice thing to tell gay people in June. Oh, well, yeah, you know, well, oh!
I don't get it. Do I gotta be gay to get this content? I don't know.
Yeah! Or on June 28th, the anniversary of the Stonewall riots, you can be like, well,
alright, that's enough of that.
I did something unhinged and let my mom scroll through one of my dating
Just jump out of that window already.
apps, and she did not like one of my conditions I had for her being able to be like, yeah, you can swipe right on this person.
Imagine you live next door to this person and you go out just to grab your mail and they're just hanging out the window. I'm glad you... Okay, I'm not doing that.
And if any of the queers or gays or sapphics could let me know in the chat
What the fuck is a sapphics?
that if they also don't agree with my condition or if they're just like me, that would be great. Let me know.
What the fuck is your condition?
Are you gonna get a girlfriend soon? I just want to see you be with someone, okay? I just want to see you find happiness and be happy, okay? Ma, you really don't understand what dating apps are like, especially when you're a queer person, okay?
I don't care.
The first Pride was a riot.
Why are we hanging... This pause. POV.
When are we getting straight month? Yeah! When are we getting our straight parade?
Do people actually think I keep pausing at the perfect time?
Why did they get all month? Straight pride exists every single day because y'all are privileged. Straight people have always been able to marry the ones they love. They didn't have to have Congress take a vote on it to see if you could marry the person you love and receive marriage benefits. It hasn't even been 10 years since that happened, man. But sure, straight people's marriages have been recognized by the government since the government was formed.
No comment.
Straight people don't have to worry about holding the hand of the person they love out in public. They don't have to worry about being hate crimed while out on a date. Or even leaving their house for that matter.
Next.
How do you know what a person's pronouns are that you randomly see out in public? Well...
Guys, I'm about to die. Please, somebody find the comment that shows who asked.
You don't! Woo! Until you know what pronouns a person uses, the best thing you can do for your...
Isn't it like illegal to assume pronouns now? Can somebody comment down below? Like, I heard that if you walk up and call somebody a she or he without actually knowing, it's a hate crime. Is that true?
Yourself and that person is use the pronouns they, them. Until you're
The only person that should be using they, them is Queso. Bro is two people.
able to work into the conversation and ask them what pronouns they use, or they feel like sharing what pronouns they use. A person's pronouns does not equal their gender. Pronouns are literally just how a person likes to be referred to as, or referenced in conversation as. There's no...
Enough of that.
I got misgendered last
Get out of the window.
in a brand new way I didn't know possible, and we need to talk about it. Getting misgendered when you're by yourself sucks. Some days when it happens, you're just like, oof, that sucks. I'm probably gonna think about that all afternoon. And sometimes.
What? All afternoon. All afternoon. Please, find a hobby. Next one.
What's the difference between pansexual and panromantic?
I don't care.
This is my 4th pride that
I want to see a POV from the neighbor's point of view. Please. Please. The neighbor needs a videotape and see what they see. I need to see this footage. But I guess let's keep going with this video.
I am officially celebrating fully out of the closet, baby. Like, that's crazy. There's nothing more magical than your first ever pride you get to celebrate fully out of the closet. And I don't think any pride I celebrate after my first pride will ever be.
Huh?
Hands up to the sky. It's pride haircut time. Let's go look fly. It's pride haircut time.
All right, kids, this better be good. I was in the forest wrestling with a bear claw when we got the call. Oh!
How do you post these without cringing? This has to be bait content, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I don't know.
What's the difference between agender and non-binary? Well,
Me when I take a fat...
I'm magic.
That's why your phone almost fell over. Shut up.
The agender umbrella, whoop, falls under the non-binary umbrella.
Wait, agender. Is that a fucking pronoun? What?
Which means they have some similarities, and it can.
Guys, we're about to learn something today. We're about to learn something. Strap in, boys. Get your popcorn. We're about to learn what agender is. Agender.
It's confusing sometimes, and that's okay. However,
Why are you yelling at me? Look at that face. I can't sleep at night because of this face. I want to skip the video, but no, let's figure out what agender is.
they're both different and valid, and we're gonna talk about them. Hey, people who identify as non-binary are not a man or a woman. They're just themselves, which is a beautiful thing.
So, okay.
Being non-binary, being themselves, is their gender. It can look like anything they want it to look like and be anything that they want it to be. While agender friends, on the other hand, have no gender. They don't like gender.
No gender. No balls. No labias. No butthole.
They don't want to be perceived as a gender. They might feel gender neutral, or they might feel like an unidentifiable gender. Hey, gender friends may identify as non-binary if they like to, because they're under the non-binary umbrella, or they might not. And most non-binary friends don't identify as agender. But no matter.
I'm learning nothing here. Next video.
Happy pansexual and panromantic visibility day!
Stop screaming at me.
Nintendo really just said trans rights in a major Mario video game.
Stop the cap.
I'm calling cap. I gotta see this.
In the new remake of Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, Nintendo finally verifies across every single version of the game in every country that the character Vivian is trans.
Who is this? And they're trans?
When Nintendo released the original game back in 2004, any reference of Vivian being trans in the American and German versions of the game was scrapped and replaced with Vivian being upset and saying she doesn't like being called ugly or lovelies in this case. And in the new version of the game, Nintendo did not hold back and gave us this in-game dialogue. Truth is, it took me a while to realize I was their sister, not their brother. Now the usual bullying feels heavier. And let me just tell you.
No comment.
Nintendo typically doesn't confirm LGBTQ characters, let alone characters in a mainstream game. And so Vivian being confirmed trans is a win. It is a.
Who is Vivian? Am I the first person? Like, who is this character?
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
What's agender and why?
Not again, no.